Alright, let's get started. So, today we are going to be streaming some of my personal favorite decks that maybe haven't been the best positioned in the previous few Modern formats. Modern did just get shaken up. There was a banning very recently. And with that, all the decks kind of became a little bit less consistent, allowing other decks to rise over something like Amulet, which was very likely the best deck, and actually certainly was the best deck before Once Upon a Time got banned. And so, with this immense amount of off time, I would like to review some of my personal favorites. And obviously, I'm going to start with my favorite Modern deck of all time, which was certainly Izzet Phoenix. Had a great time with that deck during the time period. Was really, really sad to see Faithless Looting go. Unban it, you cowards! But until they unban it, which I've just instructed them to do, as soon as Mark Rosewater sees this YouTube video, Faithless Looting is going to be unbanned within a week. But until then, we're going to be playing some, a different take, a Faithless Looting-less Phoenix deck. And part of my problem with Phoenix is that, especially when they banned Faithless Looting, was that, your deck got a lot less consistent. It also got a lot less powerful. You couldn't put birds into play on turn 2 as often, and you just, your threats were worse and stuff like that. We're playing some new cards to try and mitigate that, namely Ox of Agonas. Here's, another, powerful card for you to discard later in the game. Recoups the card disadvantage of cards like Izzet Charm and the gut shots and stuff like that, which is what Faithless Looting did for you in the late game, right? This card does do a good Faithless Looting impression from the graveyard, where late in the game, your hand's all lands, you're looking to cycle them away, you just, cast Escape an Ox of Agonas, draw 3 new ones, get a threat out of the deal, and that is really attractive. Also, the front half isn't so bad, too, right? Casting it for 5 mana isn't actually the end of the world if you're just top decking. So this, will helps kind of catch you back up in the late game, and maybe another threat worth trying, a little bit better than Crackling Drake, also a lot cheaper than Crackling Drake at, getting you card advantage. Also, we're going to try a couple Merchant of the Veils. I don't think the card's good enough, but I think it would be criminal to have this new card that looks like it could fit in Phoenix and just, not actually give it a legitimate shot. So we're going to give Merchant of the Veil a try, but I do expect this card to pretty heavily underperform. But, the deck also just is always hungry for more 1-mana spells, so maybe it's alright. You got your 8 threats for Arclight Phoenix. Makes sense. You have 1 Aria of Flame. I like having that angle. Just one thing that doesn't use combat still lets you beat Ensnaring Bridges and stuff like that. Eldrazi Tron is making a comeback, and I guess it's good against Urza too, which can tend to flood the board and EE away all your threats. You have a copy of Aria of Flame to kind of combo off on your opponent. No Finale of Promises or anything like that. Nothing cute like that. Finale of Promise was often very good because you could catch an instant speed cantrip and your Faithless Looting and stuff like that. So I'm not surprised, but a little disappointed. Maybe if these cards underperform, they become Finale of Promises, but I just don't think we're as good of a Finale of Promise deck as we used to be. For Morphos, I like it. I like touching on the Izzet Charm stuff, but not going hard. I think 2 is a reasonable number. 2 Charter Course. I actually like a lot of the numbers in this deck. Even though some of them are a little wacky, I think these probably, these 3 cards probably need the numbers tampered with. I like 3 Ox. I don't want to go super, super hard into Ox until I know it is something worth going hard into. Even still, we're already going, fairly hard with Thought Scours. I like 2 Charter Course, 2 Izzet Charms, kind of. This one's not card disadvantage, but this one is, but more flexible. Kind of like the little split there, so we can try that out. Love the 12 cantrips. The 2 gut shots make a lot of sense still. You just need 6 total free spells. Makes a lot of sense. Lightning Axe is another discard outlet. You still maintain the same number of discard outlets alongside, that you had when you had looting. You had the Merchant of the Veils, and they have Lightning Axe as well. Only concern is there's not that many creatures being played in Modern right now, but it should still be pretty good. And then you have the 4 bolts. Makes a lot of sense. 18 lands. I think this mana base might actually just be my exact mana base from before. I think it was 3 islands and a mountain, but I don't think that's going to come up super often. I think there was another fetch, too. I think there's an extra Steam Vents. But all neither here nor there. The main deck kind of makes a lot of sense. There's, a little bit of nonsense around the edges that we can, touch on. But the main deck has a lot of, cards that make a lot of sense. What's up, Meebo? Hi, Meebo. Talking about Izzet Phoenix. I am rambling about Izzet Phoenix. I hope WotC announces that Twin Looting are still banned in the next announcement just so people get debated. Vintage Cube and watching you ramble. Understandable. Have a nice day. Your stream was pretty sick. You were brawling people out. Brawl actually looked like a fun format. Those of you that are watching right now, don't want to listen to me ramble. You can take this time to go follow Mythic Meebo. She's wonderful. Teammate of mine for multiple years now, and an excellent streamer. All right, let's talk about the sideboard, and then we can get started. We have a million 3-drops. I don't know why. What is this, like 6, 7, 8 3-drops? I guess these are 3-drops. These are all 3-drops. If you got the cheat on mana stuff, I guess there's like what 11, whatever. Things you actually have to pay 3 mana for. Yeah, more Aria of Flames. I like this as a juke to beat Graveyard Hate, but I don't know if like we want to go like so hard on 3 Aria of Flames and a Saheeli. That's kind of a lot. This feels like a lot of stuff. This Saheeli is probably nonsense. I like the 2 Ashioks well enough, but I think Blood Moon is generically just better. So if we're doing Ashiok thing, why are we not just on 4 Blood Moons? Like, actually. Like, I could see 3 Blood Moons. Maybe we just don't want, like, this. So, like, maybe we cut, like, this and this I could see cutting. And just playing 3 Blood Moons. Just, like, kind of what I'm thinking off the bat. 3 Abrades, pretty reasonable. We're good, like, comes in against the creature decks. Still good against, like, stupid Eldrazi Tron, stuff like that. The artifact matchup. Artifact matchups. Gotta get those Chalice of the Voids out the way. Mystical Disputes for, like, the Urza deck. Would not mind seeing another Mystical Dispute. Like, if we're turning one of these cards into something, like, I want at least one of them to be Mystical Dispute. Mystical Dispute's so good in Modern, and really interested in playing another one of those. 1 Dismember, it's fine. Like, pairs with Lightning Axe, kills big stuff. Gonna be good against Jund. Kind of miss Beacon Bolt, but that card might just not be good enough anymore. And then Aether Gust, this is probably still for Amulet, comes in along with all this. This is a lot of Amulet hate. I don't think our Amulet matchup's that bad. I didn't think it was that bad before, as long as you had like 4 Moon effects in your 75. So this might be a little aggressive. Maybe we can try to shore up some like the prowess matchups and stuff like that, especially if people are still playing like Burn. But whatever. Let's just see what happens. I think our sideboard is close, but there's a few nonsense slots, like 3 or 4, that are just like not going to be that good. Oh, this is the Modern PTQ. Oh, there's a Modern PTQ this weekend. Might actually play that. Might play that and stream that. Because I have enough box Q points after the preliminary yesterday, which you can find on YouTube. The Legacy preliminary that I played yesterday. Uploaded. Played some Sultai Delver. Got me enough QPs to play the PTQ this weekend, so I'm excited about that. Aria of Flame. Aria of Flame's great. Moon doesn't stop summoners backed. Fair enough, Thalian. Fair enough. We're playing humans later, Thalian. You excited about that? Bacon Bolt. Hunter. Hi, Drake. I usually can't make it to streams, but I always watch them on YouTube. Yay, quarantine. I don't know about yay, quarantine, but I'm glad you're here, Hunter. Thank you for showing up, and I appreciate your support. It means a lot. Nylians have been around for all the humans content throughout the years. The Weedle? Does it rhyme with Weedle? Oh, no, I already don't know how to evaluate this card. Because, like, we can kind of enable it pretty quickly. Like, we have a Thought Scour, we got some Serum Visions. We're just kind of doing all of it. I'm going to keep this hand. We're going to cast a Serum Visions on turn 1. And we're just going to kind of see what happens. If we draw a discard outlet, I think... Can we actually cast an Ox on turn 4? I know we can't do it on turn 3. Even if we draw, like, Merchant. Well, no, maybe we can't do it on turn 3. So, say we draw Merchant of the Veil. We can turn 1 Serum Visions. We're going to fetch Serum Visions, 2 cards in Yard. Draw Merchant of the Veil. Merchant the Ox to the Yard. There's still 2 cards that matter. Thought Scour puts 3 more to 5. Then Opt puts 6. Yeah, we're still short. We would need another Thought Scour. 2 babies! Maybe we should stop. Thanks for your support, Mitch. Hope you had a good day at work. Caw-caw! I've missed the birds as well, Taco. I missed the birds as well. Missed the birds immensely. Alright. Let's just go grab an island. Like, we have good mana. Oh, we got pretty islands, too. Boop! A Thing in the Ice! And a Gut Shot. Those are both insane draws. Yeah, I'll take both of those. Alright. God, I miss doing this. I miss Serum Visions into my turn 2 threat, like the turn 3, like potentially flip it. We have to hit a cantrip in 3 cards, right? No, 2 cards. Because we know we're drawing a Gut Shot after this. So we only get 2 looks. Then we get to flip it on 3. Huh, Mystical Dispute, your thing in the ice. That's kind of that's an unfortunate thing about this new format is that it gets countered by Mystical Dispute. Spell Snare! What the fuck? Chat! Help! Alright, let's put a stop on my upkeep because now I really don't want to drop. I really don't want to draw the gut shot because it's not good in this matchup, and if I'm not like enabling a thing in the ice, I just really don't want to draw it. How many more lands until we're hard casting this Ox? Not many. Not many. Not many at all, I tell you that. Alright. Thought Scour me. Manamorphose. We like that one. That's a free spell that cycles. I do not like the land. Let's go ahead and opt now. Yeah. Merchant of the Veil. This is an instant, right? Put on top. Huh. Okay, very cool. I'm just gonna kind of play it by ear and see what they do this turn. Like, this just screams like Archmage's Charm, right? Maybe we just like play this idiot. Kind of want to hold this though. Like, I don't necessarily want to discard Ox. I kind of want to cast it, make them counter it, and then get the flashback on it. I think I'm just going to hold everything. This is, like, really conservative. Do we go? I could Morphose Merchant cast the other half. It's, like, fine. Morphose. Force of Negation. Alright, it is countered. Interesting. Yeah, the way this game is playing out is really strange. I'm probably just gonna, like, Merchant, then, like, cast Ox next turn. Like, Merchant away this mountain or something. I should have done that main phase if that was my plan, but it's not even directly clear to me that that is my plan. Yes. Let's go to mountain. A bird, huh? Alright, we take those. Izzet Charm. Ox. What do you think of that one? Cool. Cryptic command, bounce your land, make you do. Oh no, so many oxen. Ollie ollie oxen free. Well, I mean, they're not actually bad. They get to shoot my field. I mean, my Fiery Islet. It's fine. Teddy, that. I've been playing Brawl for a few hours, and I can confirm the format's fun. Hopefully they get rid of the entry fee for Brawl's Guild Hall permanently. Yeah, it's so weird the way they're managing that format. I do not care. Wait, I'm Helly. Thanks, Nostalgic. My first modern deck was Arclight. My first open Richmond last summer. I saw you wanted to say hi, but I'm introverted. Hunter, you should always come say hi. I don't bite. Often. Haha. Bad jokes. They didn't blow up my Fire Outlet. It's kind of weird. Kind of wish we had drawn some spells, but I'm not like all that mad. Sword of Feast and Famine. Okay. Proc. Black and green. Okay. I will not block. I'll discard an Ox. Interesting plan. Alright. Grab a mountain. Alright. They have a counter spell, it's kinda whatever. Yeah, let's play a land. Let's play Serum Visions so we can set up our next few draws. Bottom the threat. Yeah, let's just top both. I'm gonna draw spells anyway. Here's a thing in the ice. Let's just attack for 4. I don't know, we're kind of winning this race. This Ox card's pretty good. Not gonna lie to y'all. And exile everything with the Arclight Phoenix. Nothing matters, right? We have nothing that flashes back. This is part of the problem too with Finale. Oh yeah, spells. Okay. What you got, opponent? What you got? Stone Forge Mystic, sure. Another sword? I doubt that. You probably have a Batter Skull. Yeah, that's a good Gillian D mana, but you can cast it, which is moderately unlucky. But if we can flip this thing in the ice, we're just like fine. So, I don't know. Probably gonna get hit for 3. They're probably going to like, probably gonna have to rely on flipping this thing in the ice. Love you too, Allie. I don't know, this Ox card feels pretty bananas. We've drawn a bunch of them and like, they've just like, we've kept up with like all this nonsense. Just haven't really cared about this sword so far. They have a path. That's rough. Oh, they pathed the wrong thing. That's lucky. Hit me. Hit me, baby, one more time. We can have time for this Aria of Flame. Or do we want the Arclight Phoenix? Kinda want to cast this Aria of Flame. Maybe I'm not supposed to. So we don't have that many resources to work with, but we have a bunch of oxen. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the Aria and just hope to draw some lightning bolts. This might kill me. But I want to be on the like Arclight Phoenix into like bolts plan. Cast the Batter Skull. Oh, that's fine by me. It's so weird they didn't path thing. Maybe they really think I just can't flip it, which is fair. No, stop. Stop it! This is a horrible sequencing. It's Serum Visions. Always go to this. Arclight Phoenix. We can attack for 9 in the air. Put on top. Put on top. Manamorphose. Okay. Make you R. Thought Scour myself. Draw lightning bolts. That's pretty fucking good. That's pretty good. Where are you going? What the heck? Come back! I was not done styling on you. I think I could have hit you for like 9, 10, 16. I think I could have 20'd you. No, I could have 19'd you. Is that right? We have 12 plus 7. Yeah, we could have 19'd them. That was kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. That was really cool. Nice Sword of Feast and Famine. Very powerful. Beat Ox ever. Where are my Arias? I want a bunch of Arias. I want Disputes. I want my Fair card package. This card is so much worse now it's bad against Fear decks. I see why we're playing these, I guess. But Ty, what's up? Yo! Aw, thanks, Cody. Need a comeback emote? There is a comeback emote! There literally is a comeback emote, Butter. What the heck? It's literally one of the new emotes. Thank you, Taco. Taco gets it. But it does describe my feeling precisely. See, it's a monkey, like reaching. Ty. So how is your emote still edited? What the heck? That's cute. I didn't know it stuck. Like, I didn't know it stayed like that. Alright, what sucks? The gunshots are not good. Like, even with quaddles, they're just not good. Lightning X might be worse, though. Not in love with Merchant of the Veil. Like, it's just not really what we're interested in doing. But it is a spell. I think the Oxen are still going to be good. I think the birds still matter. I always would trim some Thought Scours. I'm not in love with Lightning X at all. I'm cutting Lightning X. I like Thought Scour, though. It's weird. I have a weird relationship with this Thought Scour card. Any Merchant's worse. We're just like cutting a bunch of discard outlets. Just kind of hope that we can use these and mill these over. Because like we're gonna like if they rest in peace me or something, like I'm more likely to be casting these birds anyway, and this has a hard cast mode, and like when the hard cast modes are viable, you just don't need the card disadvantage like things as much. Be a little weak to a Stoneforge Mystic potentially. Perhaps I want like a Braids. I don't know over what though, and I'm not making decisions with this little time. Click submit. There's a chance I wanted to cut some threats. Like these are the kinds of hand I want to look at. Maybe the birds are just worse now that Faithless Looting's not real. Maybe I should just be cutting some birds. But I just wanted to be threat heavy against this like control style deck, but this might mean I just get killed by these stupid Stoneforges. If we play a game 3, I think I'm gonna bring in some Abrades for some threats. Dispute. That's a nice one. Are you? What is happening? Okay. I'm basically, because I have my lands already, I'm basically just going to hold everything. I just don't see a reason to cast stuff. Grab an island. Dispute that. Kind of wanted them to force a negation that. The fact they didn't is kind of the big sad. But we have to start working through some counter spells, so that's what we're going to do. Steamboat's tapped. Alright. Thing in the Ice isn't bad. I'm gonna play Thing. I think the Arias are like threats I want to protect more. So I'm probably just gonna spend these next few turns playing threats and just like trying to like play the weaker threat first. That way they like just use their mana for no reason. Fetch. Steam is tapped. Here's an Aria of Flame. I can easily Cryptic counter draw this. Cool with that. Force negation works for me too. I'm willing to trade with mana. As long as we're like, I mean, we're already ahead on board. We're ahead on cards, right? Because our turn 5 is going to have more. Oh, that's getting bolted probably. They just fail to find. What the hell? Huh. Interesting. It might just be like go time. I think I can flip this and put birds into play. I'm gonna do that. I think there's a very high chance we get a lot of looks at it at least. Like, we have to find an untapped land, I think, but whatever. There you go, there's an untapped land for you. Draw 2, then discard 2. Second bird, no such luck. Bird. Opt. Alright, let's go ahead and bolt that. Then Thought Scour myself. Yeet. Another bird. Another bird? Oh, we hit an ox. We take those. Alright. Turn 5 come across for 10. Not unreasonable. Around multiple pieces of interaction. What you got? You got a cryptic? Pretty sure they're going to have a cryptic here. Probably going to look like bounce this draw or something. Which I am A-okay with, because currently this means Aria plus a lot of damage. Let's play land first. Attack. Excited you're back playing Aria? Aw, oh, thanks. At least you have a path. That's fine. Yep. Mountain. Hit you for 3. Okay. Aria of Flame? Dispute. Not bad. Not bad, Dispute. Go. The timing on where we're going to have to cast these cantrips is a little weird. What is this? Stoneforge. Okay. Still have all the equipment in hand, huh? Alright, let's fetch, grab this, shock, Thought Scour myself, tried some birdies, we did hit birdies. So we currently can assemble lethal probably, so I'm not super interested in just spewing my mana, so I'm going to untap. Let's Thought Scour. Yeah, I'll top that. Let's Thought Scour. Aria, that's fine. Let's Lightning Bolt you. Let's opt. Nice! Very cool. We had more going on too, like we had lethal with the bird and then we had Ox backup second main. What I was looking for there is just another Thought Scour to see if I can hit another bird. just like try to play around more stuff. But wow, yeah, we kind of clapped our opponent there. That was sick. Oh, it only lasts for 24 hours. I didn't know that, Ty. That's sick. You get look at all this equity you get out of those bits. This hand is the nut. Look at this. Look, this is the draw that never left us. It's just like thing in the ice into the turn whatever, flip it. The turn 3 flip it. I mean, we have to hit a spell and 3 cards to flip it. No! Lame. On the bright side, Ox of Agonas seems really good in these Fair Thoughtseize decks. Against these Fair Thoughtseize decks. Bits are good. Or channel points. Golly, there's too many terminologies for this, man. I am too lame. 5 that. They took Manamorphose, so you just have like a Fatal Push or something. That's cool. Very cool. Here's the thing. Surprised they didn't take a removal spell. This looks like it would be like one of those Eldrazi and Taxes decks that like cares about removal spells. Ty out here flexing again. Blossom? Okay. What the heck? Alright. Well, let's grab an island, I guess. I mean, if we can flip this here, it's going to be pretty huge. We cannot. Okay. I mean, I'm going to try to kill them with this Bitter Blossom. I wish I could have flipped there, because I would have felt very comfortable about my ability to kill them with Bitter Blossom. They'd be at like 4. Path. Okay. Yeah. We'll grab an island. Okay. Gut shot. Where were you last turn, friendo? Arclight Phoenix. Yeah, that's fine. I'm cool making this trade. I think they have another removal spell. I just want to confirm that they do or don't before I make any more decisions. Although now they, I suppose, have an opening to like do something that actually matters. But like we literally have 7 points of burn in hand, so I don't know. Drake, where's the Pyromancer Ascension? I don't have it yet. No Ascensions here. Alright, well. I mean, Thing in the Ice seems really good. So does Aria of Flame. Aria of Flame's gonna be really good in this matchup. That's a lot of damage. That's just like 10 points. Maybe they'll double block. God, that'd be so sick. Oh, yeah. Perfect. If they want to play the can we outvalue the Arclight Phoenix game, I am here for it. Living for it. Give you a hint, chat. Answer's no. So they're at a virtual 4. Kill me in 4 turns. Soren. This gives their creatures lifelink, right? This one game lifelink. Alright, that's fine. Alright, I think we have to let this connect. My turn? Yeah. That's not very good. I'm going to hold that, I think. Gut shot. This. Bolts. This. Bolt. You. Combats. Attack Soren. Soren represents probably the most possible life gain. I think they might have overextended it. Like they might just have a second one, given how like aggressive they were with extending that first one. Modern was great with Phoenix's round. I would agree. Bitter Blossom. Okay. Souls. So they're losing 2 a turn from a virtual 7. And we're at 16. I don't know if we can block, but we're on blocking duty for sure. Maybe not. Oh, no. That's really good. Alright, I shouldn't have played that land still, but whatever. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, chat. Let's see if they double block. They did. Triple block. I mean, yeah, if you want me to kill 3 things, I'm cool with that. This might mean they have like a Liliana or something. Oh well. I'm here for it. Maybe another Soren. Playing a second Bitter Blossom just feels so aggressive. Kalidas. Alright. I guess if I draw Ox, I'm going to want to have played this, so I don't feel that stupid, but... Now we need to get a little lucky. Thought Scour. Manamorphose. Islet's close. Sacrifice to draw a card. Ox of Agonas. So they gain 3, lose 2. We're generically in the same position. Huh. Okay. We're still not that far off killing them, but we are in more trouble. And we're going to have to start getting a little bit more lucky. Because they're at a virtual 8 now. They're outgaining the life gain from these Bitter Blossoms. So we need to hit them with this thing in the ice for sure. Tangible Virtue hits for 6. 6, 9. Which doesn't really matter unless they have another one. Alright. We even block. These aren't zombies, right? Alright, yeah, I mean, we'll block. If you have some kind of -1/-1 effect, Zealous Persecution would be such a blowout. It's not outside the realm of reason for them to play Zealous Persecution here. Well, they didn't. Okay, that was a weird one to crack. Alright, we need 2 spells. Bolt you. They're at 5. Skvozinek? Thank you for the follow, I really appreciate it. Plague Engineer. Yeah, no kidding. Hey TJ, what's up? TJ Anti. Various T and a letter names. Alright, we got 2 things. Let's do it. 3 shots at it. And that's how we drew it up right there. That's just pretty good. That's just pretty good. Thought Scour. you. I want to see more of your deck. Let's get you. Oh, man. Boom. Ox has looked bananas. Bananas. I mean, we're playing against a bunch of fair decks, which was probably why it's looked so good, but... Whoo! Got him! Lots of dual lands. For a dual color deck, I almost want to Blood Moon them. They didn't show me a single basic. They played 0 basics that game. This card looks incredible if they're just going to be on the, like, the removal spells plan. We can, like, try to keep up with their token generation. That seems really stupid. Oh, man. How are we going to beat a gajillion D tokens? Are you bullying fair decks? Yes! Bananas. This ish is bananas. Alright. I don't know. That kind of fired me up. That game was sweet. It's weird because, like, Lightning Axe for Kalidas kind of makes sense. But it sucks against the rest of their decks, so I'm probably just going to board it out. This matchup looks like it's a lot about racing. So I'm going to discard some of the bad discard outlets. Trim a bird. Is that dumb? How stupid is this? Like, bird is not that integral to our plan, right? We're just, like, kind of trying to Aria of Flame them or Thing in the Ice them. Because this is the best card in our deck, followed by this. Like, this is not even in the menu, and we don't have Faithless Lootings to just, like, make these good all the time. Like, we're playing horrible cards to enable these. And so if we don't need to play horrible cards to enable these, we can just chill. Let's try this. Let's try this. They prob side out Bitter Blossom. I mean, they can't side out all their token makers, right? Because they're sitting on, like, Lingering Souls, Intangible. Like, if they have the card Intangible Virtue in their deck, they probably have, like, Spectral Procession in their deck, right? Like, you messed that up. Yeah, we're beating the crap out of some fair decks, dude. This is sweet. Ox of Agonas against these fair decks is not okay. And, like, 3 has felt like a reasonable number. Like, they're pretty easy to find when you need to find one. I'm into this. I'm into this. Like, I didn't think, honestly, legitimately coming in, I did not think Ox was going to be enough to make this deck a player, but, like, a 2-mana Ox of Agonas has not been that hard to turn on and has been very impressive. Card is nice. And, like, it didn't even take slots of, like, good cards. Like, there were just, like, bad cards in those slots. Drake, the only thing I want in Modern is Careful Study? Ugh. What? No, bring back Faithless Looting. Careful Study is, like, not good. It's like, even if Careful Study was legal right now, it'd be worse than Faithless Looting in this deck. It would only be played in, like, I don't know, Dredge. Oh, that's not true. We could play something else, but, like, it's just not that good. I mean, I used to keep these hands all the time before. I don't see why I'd stop now. Besides, Mulligan against Thoughtseize deck is poo-poo. The card I most do not want them to take is Serum Visions by a lot, because I need a threat. They're going to take Manamorphose. Oh, no. Oh, yes. This incentivizes me to Thought Scour on turn 1, so I probably will. Because I need to get cards in the yard. For ol' Oxy Poo. Deafening Silence. Alright, very cool. This is good against your deck, too. Bird, huh? Bird and a bolt. Okay. Thing in the Ice. Okay. Here's the thing. We can flip this over a few turns. We got a gut shot to lead on turn 1, so turn 2, turn 3, turn 4 it'll flip, so we can flip on our turn and attack. Not bad. I've seen a lot worse. What do you do? Who hurt you? Alright, I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay. Okay. It'll be okay, opponent. I'm going to need you to just relax. Oh, let me make sure I'm right. Gut shot you. Counter. Untap. Morphose. Counter. Oh, no, but Morphose. No, but we can bolt. Okay, bolt. Counter. Any spell we draw. Flip. Alright. This does not feel good. Huh. That makes me want to cast a bolt this turn instead. Bolt. Bolt you. Bolt you! Because I want to be able to hold up this counter spell and then have the floor of just like doing like basically nothing with it. Izzet Charm is playable in Phoenix and Careful Study is playable? That's fair. Well, that's not very cool. Huh. Guess there's nothing we can actually do about that. Alright. Blue-red. One of these days, we're going to draw an Aria of Flame, and everything's going to be great. Huh. I mean, when you hit land drops, this Ox works. Yeah, not that badly, though. Alright, we'll just pass. Like, they're missing land drops. They're not doing anything. None of their cards actually matter. What is this? It's a Planeswalker? Okay. F off with that. There's a land. If I draw a thing in the ice, I'm going to want to play it, so I'm just going to cast this on my main phase. And we don't mind drawing a land, so there's no need to fetch first. Hey. You love to see it, chat. You love to see it. Ace! Phoenix and humans? We try to escape this timeline and go back to the past? Yeah, basically. Basically. What is this? Oh, I do not care. At all. Nice synergy! Look at that! This is just good deck building. Oh, opponent. Bolt you. Kind of want to draw a land, but I'm just going to fetch anyway. I don't mind drawing anything. Like, spells are good. They flip thing. Yeah, that counts. Thought Scour you. There's a land. Build a Bitter Blossom. They still have Bitter Blossom in your deck. Whoever's saying they don't have Bitter Blossom, you were not on board. Oh my god, look at the synergy. We can pick up the Ox. Nut, dude. Don't discard me, bro. Okay, I still do not care. I'm still very ahead in this life total race. What is their last card, you think? You think it's a removal spell? I think it's pretty possible it's a removal spell. That would be moderately frustrating. Yeah, card advantage. Ox of Agonas. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Who? No, dude. Your turn. I still do not care. Actually, I care a little bit. That puts me dead in two. So suddenly, I feel pressured to flip this. I cannot flip Thing in the Ice this turn. So I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to attack with Ox. They're probably not going to block, actually. Yeah, it's too tempting not to block. We need to opt this turn. We can thin the deck by 1. The difference between 5 and 3 is negligible. Unless they have a removal spell. Actually, this was incorrect. Path. Okay. Yes. Island. Huh. Ox. Yeah, we can't answer the 2 flyers. Second removal spell is pretty good. I figured they had another removal spell. Well, I think we played fine. I think our deck's pretty well set up. I don't know that I want Abrades or anything. I think we were pretty prepared for all of those things. We just drew our Arias too late. And our things got removed. Yeah, I'm down to just run it back. I think our deck's well set up. Ox isn't even that good. Phoenix? No, it looks really good. It looks really good. I mean, yeah, I'm going to keep this. Just needs lands. I'll keep a hand that just needs lands. Moon? Yeah, we still haven't... We've seen, like, 1 basic. I don't know. There's too many chonkers in my deck. Like, I want... Like, if we start putting moons and stuff in our deck... I think we make our... I'm sorry. I think we make our... Aria of Flames too bad. Because it's just like, we're just going to have chonky fast stuff in our hand and no spells. Look, they just fetch a basic, so I'm always rewarded. Probably going to take Aria. They probably have a removal spell for this. I don't know, maybe they'll try to fight me on the cantrip axis. And take my 1 mana cantrips so that I don't miss land drops or whatever. That was among the worst cards in my hand. I don't understand. Alright. 5 separate looks at a second land. Pretty okay with this. Ah, we missed. Missing happens. Do not regret keeping the hand. Would do so again. But, would like to draw lands. Bitter Blossom. Cool with me. Bottom. And I'm probably not going to fetch because there's 3 non-lands in the bottom of my deck. So I'm just going to keep taking draw steps. Hope to get this Aria down. Sure. Some souls. Souls action. Alright, ding. Etch. Island. Fetch. Mountain. I don't know that we can kill them before this Aria of Flame kills them, but I think we can pick off some stuff. They have an intangible virtue. That's like the Nightmare scenario, right? Because going to their turn, they're going to have 3 tokens that can attack, 4 tokens total, with 2 more on the way. And we need to cast 6 spells before we die. We have access to 3 right now. I think we might be able to get it down to only having to cast 5, but still, yeah. I expected that. So we're going to have to start using removal spells. As long as they don't have an intangible virtue, I think we're okay. Tap, land, kill one of these. Just like kill a token, pass. Could play Thing and kill a token. Try to get them to kill my Thing in the Ice. Has the random upside of when I cast 4 spells. We're pretty well off. This is interesting. I need to constantly be thinking about Intangible Virtue. I think I'm just going to go ahead and bolt the token, and that way I can hold up Izzet Charm. Save targets, always yield. Bitter Blossom? Yeah, Mo, they're bitter blossoming. Peter Storm, thank you for the follow, I really appreciate it. Currently, we're going to hold up Izzet Charm because we can counter an Intangible Virtue, and I think that's the only card that actually kills me in time. And then Instep if they don't have Intangible Virtue this turn. Oh, well, now that's a problem. Damn it, man. They had to have the land plus Intangible Virtue after missing a land drop? That's so gross. Deals 2 damage to target creature. Wait, no, that's not good. That is actually fine. Hit me for 6. I go to 9. We have to actually counter the back half of Lingering Souls, I think. Blue, red. It's 2 damage to a creature. At 23. Let's chart a course. Need some spells. Discard an Aria of Flame. So you hit for 6. Alright, they're at 19. I think we need to hit a bird. No, a bird doesn't do anything. I think we might just be dead. Yep, I go to 3. Ouch. I don't know what gets me out. We'll figure it out. We're going to figure it out. Not that. Not that either. And we're out of spells. Alright, managed to die. This Virtue, man. They had to have the Intangible Virtue. Unlucky. Would have had time to play Thing in the Ice, get it killed, play a second Aria. Okay. I don't know. Neither of us were playing a real deck, so it's hard to like take away much from that matchup. I think we're probably going to struggle with tokens as long as like they have a lot of answers to Thing in the Ice. And I think I might have messed it up by not playing the Thing in the Ice and just bolting that one turn. Because I think I could have flipped in time. But, see you over there. Mason, what's up? Is this flashback water cube from like 8 months ago? Basically. Although, I don't know that my opponent's deck was ever a deck, right? Maybe like 2014, like Black-White Tokens was played. Most people play like the even worse deck. Like, I legitimately think that's a better deck than like the Black-White like Taxes decks. Like the tokeny decks, because they have like good removal and they have good discard. Like their 1-drops are very powerful. They just have like some nonsense top end or whatever that like outgrinds fair decks. But like obviously the core power in that black-white deck is all in its 1-drop spells, and the Eldrazi and Taxes like decks just like eschew all the good 1-drops for like Dahlias and stuff, and it's just like okay. So I do actually think their deck is decent, but I don't think that. I still don't think it's like super good. But at the same time, like, we can't really talk. We're out here playing Izzet Phoenix, right? This hand's really good. I guess I don't really see any new cards, like any reason why their deck would suddenly be good. Like, they had new sideboard cards, obviously. They picked up, like, Deafening Silence and stuff like that. I think in general, Deafening Silence is going to be pretty bad against our deck, but it didn't end up mattering a lot there. It made our Aria of Flame turns a lot worse. This looks like something that's going to get lightning bolted. Never mind. This looks like something I'm going to be sad about. Okay, some fair deck that's going to lose to Ox of Agonas, hopefully. Probably take Lightning Bolts. Is there a Confidant deck? Took Thing in the Ice. Interesting. I don't actually know why they took Thing in the Ice, but they did. I think people are just playing their pet decks again because of the ban being home. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. Like, I can't talk. That's a nice pickup. Like, I'm literally playing Phoenix and humans, right? Like, what are we doing? So they don't have a kill spell? I think they do, but it's probably Liliana, and they're probably scared of like, thing flipping or something. I don't really know. No, if it was Liliana, they would just run it. Traverse. Oh, it's Shadow. That makes a lot more sense. So they might not have a removal spell, and if they do, it is probably just not going to play the swamp, huh? Okay. Chat, am I dumb? What just happened? Well, here's the thing in the ice. I find it interesting that you chose to tutor a swamp and then not play it, given multiple opportunities to play it. Yes, I am. Listen, Mo. Listen here. And then they still didn't play the swamp. Why the fuck did you grab a swamp? Okay. I guess. You can play your Death Shadows now, but they died a bolt. A goofer. Fam, I'm gonna be level with you. I do not care about your goofer. Alright. Well, let's do some of the old clapping, shall we? We got 4 spells already dialed up. Against my shadow opponent who took their turn 2 off to search for a swamp and not play it. You're not dead, if that's what you're thinking about, opponent. You're about to have a big shadow, a big old shadow, but you're not dead. Alright. We're going to go looking for a bolt. I just want a second bolt to try to kill him this turn. Or like a Thought Scour that'll hit birds, because we're professionals. Pretty please. Hello. This is why Pioneer Phoenix sucks so much. Not being able to flip a thing on 3 is just like so unacceptable. You're dumb because you spent too much time playing Magic the Gathering, a mere child's game, and not enough time mastering the blade. I mean, I played Stoneblade. That counts as mastering the blade. Come on. Come on. Arctic Knight. I mean, yeah, I'm going to be thinking about that. You're right. I'm going to be thinking about that for a while. I'm not sure that that's good for them, but I guess. They're also in the tank here. I just don't understand. Hello. I don't want any of this. Manamorphose. Let's make blue red. Manamorphose. Okay. Let's make red. Missed. Bolt you. Yeet. Combat. Yoink ya. Give myself the out. Like, at the cost of not being able to play Serum Visions this turn to try to friend a bird, give myself the out of drawing a second bolt to just kill them. I don't know, like going for the kill. 69 bits. Ah, shit, what's up, Chad? Greatness at any cost. 69, nice. That's some nice bits right there. Three mana. Goofer. Okay, Goofer is fine. Goofer is on jump blocking duty is what Goofer is. You got a stub dialed up? I'll grab myself. Izzet Charm. Yeah, we'll hold up Izzet Charm. I would block. Good move. And you still don't have Delirium? Rough, buddy. Sure, let's Serum Visions. Gut shot. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't really want any of this. I just want some birds and stuff. None of this appeals to me. Even the second thing doesn't interesting. I might go for a Dismember here. No, they would have done that before blocks. I mean, sorry, before damage. After blocks. I just shocked them with Izzet Charm. Yeah, smart. Smart. Inquisition me. I don't care. Gut shot you. Alright, you can take my Izzet Charm. It's gone. What is this? A Goofer. Alright, Goofer's fine. Maybe we should top Lightning Axe. I figured if they had another threat, it would just be a shadow. Why are we having so much trouble crossing the finish line? Where's an Ox? I need an Ox. I don't even know what lands I have left to fetch. Actually, I'm going to fetch Shock. We're so ahead. I should have just shocked. I'm an idiot. Thought Scour myself. In case I Ox in the Lightning Bolt. Am I a joke to you? Alright, fine. Leo Blaze 21. Thank you for the follow. Is that you, Paul? I hope so. Thank you for the follow. Chad, Ox of Agonas is busto in this deck. Monka Casinos. Why is that not showing up? I thought I had better Twitch TV enabled. Hey, we finally won. Turn like a gajillion. Oh, yeah. 4 Aria of Flame against the Shadow deck. Sign me the fuck up. Ashiok against Traverse is interesting, but probably too bad. Blood Moon is interesting. Still kind of bad. I don't know. I don't really know what matters here. Merchant of the Veil seems bad. Gut Shot doesn't seem insane. Okay, maybe cut another Gut Shot for another Blood Moon, but I'm just like not overly into that. Could cut a Birdie. Birdie having flying matters so much. We'll try this in the game 3 if things start working out. We'll do some Blood Mooning. The deck is Pogs. Seems like it's a Saheeli matchup, or are we just assuming TBR makes it irrelevant? Yeah, I don't really want to rely on that. Although, I mean, to be honest, I didn't see red, but I'm assuming they have red and that, like, Saheeli just doesn't matter that much. Like, I think Blood Moon... Like, if we're playing something on turn 3, I think I'd rather have Blood Moon than Saheeli. Maybe that's just bad thinking, though. Like, it could just legitimately be dumb. Lightning Axe... Early Lightning Axe is pretty attractive. And we have cantrips to try to find some birdies. So, I'm pretty into this hand. It has a clear, defined plan. Yeah, that makes sense. Is Phoenix decent in Pioneer? Blissfully bleak. I do not think so. I do not think so. You look at me. No, you looked at yourself. See, fetch land. Yeah, like, Phoenix has the problem that, like, you can't flip a thing on turn 3. And if you can't flip a thing on turn 3, you're just like, I don't think that deck's playable. Like, a lot of the power level of Phoenix comes with, like, your draws where you go turn 2 thing, turn 3 flip thing. Like, smack you for a gajillion. Street Wraith. Alright. Moving a lot of stuff around. You're at 13. Might be a good old turn 2 shadow situation. Taking Serum Visions. That's kind of weird. Alright. Thing in the ice. That's a really good draw. I think I'm going to instep Thought Scour. I've noticed this deck's also a lot more hungry for red mana now that you're trying to, like, Ox more often, so I'm probably going to fetch Shock on my first turn. Alright. Doing a thing. Hey, Ty. I thought Finisher and Pyromancer were a thing nowadays in Pioneer. They do, but that card's, like, even worse. Like, that card's actively worse than Thing in the Ice, but, like, because Thing in the Ice is so bad, they're, like, tried to, like, lateral to a different card to, like, kind of give the deck a different angle, and it's just not good. Like, you're at that point, you're just, like, the point at which you're abandoning the thing that made Phoenix powerful, like, you're just, like, not building a good deck, in my opinion. Traverse. Okay. Polluted Delta. Okay. You gonna play your Polluted Delta? What the hell? What is with my opponent and just, like, not playing their lands that they go grab? When are you playing Jund? When you post the list in the Discord. Could be probably as early as next week. Let's get myself. Again, just looking for birds to discard to this or this. Spewing a 1 mana card does kind of suck. Oh yeah, chat. Oh yeah, 2 birds. 2 birds. Let's go. Let's go, chat. 3rd bird. 3rd bird. Let's go. Oh. That's gas. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna play a thing in the ice. When did Jund get unbanned as a word on this channel? I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, wrong Discord. My Discord's free to get into. Just use Discord. Also, Legacy prelim at work today. Where/how can I get Love Letter? It's on Steam. I can't believe you watched the Love Letter stuff. I put little, like, markers where all the matches begin so that, like, people didn't have to watch that. But I mean, if you want to watch the Love Letter content, it is there for you. I delivered some high level Love Letter. What's it like? Still Inverter versus the format? Thailand? Yeah, basically. It's like Inverter versus Mono White is kind of the format right now. That Mono White Devotion deck has a lot of energy behind it. Play Jund, please. Meebo, give me a list. Meebs. I need your broken top tier Jund list. Ty wants me to play it. What is this? 4/4? Okay. Opponent, I cannot describe to you how much I do not care. Okay. Okay. cool, chat. Be cool. This is actually really sweet because if they have, like if they have stub, I'd rather this get stubbed than any of the spells. And it lets me wait a turn till I have 4 mana and can go for draw 2, discard 2 turn and like kill stuff. Like I can just go for a turn where I like, I can bring all my birds back and just kill them. So like there's two paths this game takes. Either I Fling Tongue Kavu their threat with this Aria of Flame, or this gets stubbed and next turn we get to have a turn where we potentially bring our Phoenixes back and just kill them. Yeah, stubbing that one? What a concept. Ape. African Sex MTG Discord. Oh. Commands don't work with bits. That's just unlucky. Unlucky, Ty. Looking for some ape noises. I'm not blocking. TBR me. No? Edict me. That's not great for me. Huh. So we can Lightning Axe plus Bolt the Shadow and just derp around for a little while. Hope to get a little lucky. Or we can Bolt upstairs and hope to eventually get somewhere. Choke is so rude. What is with people playing Choke? Stop. It's not even good against the Amulet with like the island text. Alright, bolt this. Alright, now we play quite a long waiting game. But my land's untap. We kind of need to draw. I mean, we need to draw pretty well. I suspect the way this game's going to play out is the second we draw Manamorphose, it's going to look really busted. Oh my god, I hit one of their lands too? How are you a choke deck? Yeah, I have no idea. This card is so bad at their deck. It's comical. But we might just be about to lose to it. Remains to be seen. Like I said, I think we're probably like a Manamorphose away from like just winning, but I might be wrong. If they have a removal spell, we're not. Got a Goofer? Trophy. Okay. Yes. Island. Alright, that land is going to be pretty important. That land's also very important. Huh. Because now we can use blue mana without having to worry about this choke, which is pretty nice. And they obviously don't have a threat because they just shot my thing in the ice, so we have time. Oh, well, that's a threat. Running out of time. Okay. Serum Visions. If we can find a 1-mana red spell, I'm into this. Serum Visions. That's unfortunate. Ugh. So we'll go to 2. think I'm supposed to top both of these. Top both of these and just pass. Right, because yeah, we can't draw 2, discard 2, and cast this. God, that's such a beat. Yeah, no, you're not dumb. It looks like there's got to be a way we win the game there, and there just isn't. Thankfully, they still don't have TBR, so they have no reach currently. Shock, you won't. What is this shock? All right. How sick would a Stubborn Denial be here? What are we thinking about? How am I ahead 5 minutes? What is this? Mystical Dispute? Well, thankfully that's the one we can beat. Red. I guess we'll draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. Okay, go to combat. Here's some flappers. Here's a lot of them. No surgical, huh? Well, last I checked, you're at 4. So we win the match. Love to see it. All right. Easy clap. Easy clap. Wowza. Look, Ty, we're great. Choke is broke. So broke that it hit one of their lands. Yeah, choke. I don't think they're a very good choke deck, but what do I know? Like, yeah, as soon as we drew Spirebluff Canal, look how embarrassing their choke was, right? Like, it's just like, okay. Very, very cool. Like, thanks for sharing. Jake, you're so good at this. Aw, thanks, Ty. Alright, this hand is the nuts. Every hand we draw is the nuts. Anything else think of the ice is just the nuts. Everything's the nuts. We're great. Deck's great. Everything's great. Like, obviously this hand could be a little bit better. Like, one of these lands could be a spell, but, like, I'm not really complaining. Like, anything that has turn 2 thing on the ice and, like, spells to move stuff around, I'm okay with it. Boop. Boop. Especially turn 2 thing on the play. It's, like, so huge. And then if they're an interactive deck, that's fine, because just nothing matters except, like, eventually casting Ox of Agonas, right? So, like, if there's some kind of fair deck, we're just, like, totally cool with that, too. Inquisition. Okay. Probably gonna take Thing. Fetching a Swamp was really weird. In the blind, I mean, I guess it's not blind. Like, you know Scalding Tarn. Maybe they think I'm Burn or something. I'm gonna, like, fetch and bolt them. Like, I don't understand why we fetched a Swamp here unless you're a 2-color deck. Taking Opt. Very interesting. Am I about to get smallpox, Chet? I'm not gonna lie, if I get smallpox, I'm gonna be pretty sad. That's a good draw. I'm gonna do the Galaxy Brain play around getting smallpox and play the mountain that I'd rather sack than one of my blue-red lands that fixes my mana. Drake, as your friend, you need to get some help. This deck is dead. Dude, we're kind of murdering people. What do you mean? We're murking folks. Love letter is $7. What is this, highway robbery? It is highway robbery. All right, that's a little rude. Whatever, man. I wanted something to do. I'll pay $8 for some online love letter. It's actually a pretty good interface, all told. I'm impressed. You gonna kill my thing, or we're just chilling? Just chilling? All right, cool. Shock. Okay. Push. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, so this looks like a good Ox of Agonas matchup. Which is pretty sweet. Okay, and... we're pretty far from doing it currently. So, I'm just going to kind of chill on stuff. And if they play Liliana, I might just cycle this to try to hit an Izzet Charm, and when I miss, just discard this. Cruxa. Alright, very cool. I'll discard that one. Oops! Oh no. What happened? This is free to cast at all points in time. But the card we get off it might not be. Don't care. Gut shot. 5, 6, 7. No, it's 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's fetch. What's up, opponent? Mountain. Manamorphose. Red, red. Thing in the ice. Thing in the ice. So we're short a card in the graveyard, which is bad because if they play Greenland plus Scoos, I feel a little stupid. I was hoping we would hit in a few steps. Alright, well. Oh, no, I meant to make red mana. Fuck. Alright, well, we should be at 18. It's actually going to matter with these Cruxes. Are these horrors? No. Okay. Love to see that. Serum Visions. Well, that puts the last card in the yard. Serum Visions. Always yield. Kind of in top in both of these things, to be honest with you. Put on top. Put on top. Play a land. Ox. Delve out the yard. Alright. Ancestral. Then we have 2 lightning bolts, so we can pick up Ox. It requires me to fetch shock to 10. And we could go bolt, bolt, hit you for 7. Who needs looting when you have Ox? Facts. They're red source away from playing Cruxa. And I'd kind of want Cruxa to F off. So I think I'm just going to hold everything. Yeah, we're just going to hold everything. Bolt, Ox of Agonas. Fetch. Shock. Bolt, you. Bolt, you. Pick up my Ox of Agonas. Deal you 6 damage. We still jundin', or are we having a good time? How many bits for you to dab? Or channel points. For me to dab. Give it a good dab. I don't know. Cheap. I don't have a thing on me there for me to dab. Huh, I didn't think about that. I don't know. 100 bits. There you go. I've declared an amount. 1 bit. You do it for 1, you monkey. Wow, that's toxic, Chad. I don't know. There was a point in time which I would have done it for 1. I just don't know that it's there anymore. Jenny. Looking at dab? Alright, bitch. Dab. 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 Oh, I'll also do it whenever I, like, crush the crap out of my opponent, which is probably about to happen for what it's worth. Do I should attack first? What did my opponent say? My opponent had something to say. Let's look. Very good. I am out of luck for sure. I am inclined to agree with you, opponent. Yeah, let's hit him for 7 first. Hey, I'm the monkey around here. No, I'm the monkey around here. Have you not seen the theme here? Everything's monkey themed. Anyway, thank you for the bits, Ty. You're great. Chad, you're not great. Just kidding. Chad's wonderful. Spells. We take those. Turns out, as it so happens, a Bloodbraid Elf. A Fatal Push. Well, you can push the Awoken over. Okay. I'm willing to share with your Bloodbraid Elf if you want. Totally cool with that. Probably shouldn't, though. Alright. Let's fetch. Rivers Demons tapped. Nope. Look at this engine. Alright. Like, we're gonna, like, just do stuff. Thought Scour me. Aria of Flame. I'm good on that. Oh, just looking for a bird. That's a bird. Arclight Phoenix. Fair enough. Fair enough. Whew, this Ox of Agonas card is nice. This is definitely a Saheeli matchup. I don't know how many Arias I want, though. Did I miss humans? No, did I damage humans after this? Oddly enough, I've been fighting the urge to take the train to New York, huh? Ooh, and I cannot stress this enough. Woo. That's deep. That's deep. I want this card. I want this card. I want some subset of this stuff. My opponent appears to be one to aggressively fetch basics, so I'm kind of off that. Like this stuff, maybe? These make me sad. These make me kind of sad. Phoenixes make me big smile. Lightning Axe makes me kind of sad. But not that sad. Only medium sad. So much payoff. Ty, what's up? Is this just a Pioneer deck with extra steps? There's a lot of extra steps. You have Manamorphose. This card's broken. This card's broken. This card's broken. It's a Pioneer deck with broken cards. 69? Well, it's not. It's only 6 bits, 9 bits. I guess it's still a nice amount of bits. I'll tell you what. We'll dab if we win this match. We'll dab if we win this match. How many Aria of Flames do I actually want? is the question? Running out of time. Do I really want 4? 4 is so many. What do I think of that? I want to be graveyard hit. Is cutting a thing in the ice okay? I've never done this before. I've never cut a thing in the ice out of this deck. But, like, Ox of Agonas just adds a completely different angle that, like, I just don't need to be that threat dense because as soon as I find an Ox, like, the game's just going to end. I'm just going to cast my Ancestral Flametongue Kavu. Is this deck playable or still playable or playable again? It might be playable again. That's what we're working with. Because Ox of Agonas is impressed. Although we've played a bunch of fair matchups, to be fair. But, like, I don't know. I've been the big smiles about it. It's been nice. I think that there's a good chance this Aria of Flame gets answered, gets, like, discarded or something. So I'm going to Serum Visions to try to find a second threat. Oh, mama. Do we want land number 4 if it's a Fiery Islet? No. Yes. Yes. They want both these. We can always fetch it away later if we want. Alright, we're not going to cast another spell unless they play like a Dark Confidant, which we'll shoot on turn 2 with Izzet Charm. Okay. I think I want land 4, so we're going to play this. We're going to pass. And we're holding up Izzet Charm for Liliana now, which is pretty sweet. Do not care about that, my friend. I'll trade my 2 mana with your 3. Easy clap. Feels good, man. We're going to fetch an island, and we're going to play an Aria. And then we're going to try to kill them on the next turn. Let's see how that works out. Oh, your move. Hopefully they do something bad this turn. 2, 3, 4. Don't blow it up. Alright, red mana is a good sign. Trophies, fine. Life total doesn't actually matter, so it's still a 2 for 1. We'll take it. Getting trophied is really good when you have an islet. Because it means that land's actually going to be a real resource. Goofer. Goofer is cool with me. It's a big goofer, though. Alright, we could just try to find some birds and try to set up some kind of race. Also can, like, try to find Ox. Like, we can go deep in our deck this turn. Let's leave with the Serum Visions. Just try to make these Manamorphose draws as good as possible. Top. Land. Opt is the worst card in my hand, so I'm going to cast it. This on top, draw it. They're at 40. Go. So they can play land, fire up stuff. Attack with Ravine and Goofer. Inquisition, sure. This means they're not attacking with the Ravine, which is pretty nice. It's a 3-turn clock on Goofer, and I think we can cut it to a 2-turn clock here. Provided they don't have another answer to Aria. How many spells do you need now? I think I need 2 more, so I think I need 8. Maybe we can just do the math. Math time! Oh, no. I need 9 spells. Do we kill this Wren? I think it's free to kill the Wren, right? Because the 9th spell puts you at 45. Although they're 2 life away. Like 36 is the lethal spot, so we don't know if we're supposed to kill Wren yet. And we won't know immediately. They might have lethal on board though. I might take a spell to like kill this Wren. Let's manually assign these for now. Blue, red. Looks like I'm needing a lot of blue sources, so probably gonna make blue off this one. Please, this, you. There's no walker in, yeah, there's walker in the yard. Blue, blue. Bolts. Alright, well, that locks in the fact that we only need 9 spells. We've been through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thought Scour myself. You. Lightning Axe. Kill the Goofer. Let's make decisions on that in a second. The question right now is whether or not to kill this Wren. I think it's fine to not kill the Wren. I'm gonna kill the Wren. Huh. Serum Visions. You. Bolt, Dismember. So we can Lightning Axe this, bolt it. Kind of just want to Lightning Axe this, bolt this, top the bolt. Bottom, top. Lightning Axe, discard a card, target this, minus this. Save targets, yield. Alright, and then we'll just bolt this. And then we currently have them dead next turn. Bolt face X2. We couldn't even do that, right? We had no, like, we couldn't grab the second bolt. Is Jund a playable modern deck again still? Yeah, it is. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Your 12 friend. This BB. Ashiok. Okay. Well, that mills the bolt off the top of my deck. Phoenix. Bird. This bird means that one spell kills. Attack you. Now we just need any spell that we can cast. Sure. We had 2 looks at the Fiery Islet. Push my bird. That's okay, that was not what matters at this point in time. Another bird, eh? The upside of finding a spell is too high. Boom! Bam! We have not lost a game outside that stupid tokens deck. I mean, we've played a bunch of fair decks that have gotten absolutely bodied by Ox of Agonas, but man, this has been some sweet magic. Bet. Yeah, the 3-2-0s is nice, yeah. We are doing it, chat. We can actually bring this Phoenix back on turn 2. No! Why do I play against so many concealed courtyards? Land go? No, I want to try to find a second bird. Yeah, I'm going to try to find a second bird. Or a thing in the ice. Okay. Yeah, we're going to play thing in the ice on 2, I think. Unless they play a creature. Eldrazi Temple. What is this? Charming Prince? Okay. Very interesting. I guess this flickers Thought Knot Seers? Sure. I guess. Well, I don't want this Thought Knot Seared, but I don't really want this Thought Knot Seared either. I'm probably just going to cast Thing in the Ice still. Red mana, boop, boop, thing, go. Black-white taxes, Prince is pretty good in the deck, sure. I mean, this is kind of what I was talking about, is like, I think the deck, like, this deck is worse than the deck we played against earlier, but both of them are probably not awesome matchups. They have, like, Rest in Peace as a sideboard option, so, like, we're incentivized to use, what's it called, Aria of Flame, but Aria of Flame is pretty bad against a bunch of creatures. I don't know. I don't think the 2 damage actually matters. If you have, like, that stupid exile guy, like, if you play land, relic, and then the, what's it called, the Eldrazi that, like, processes something, that's fine. That's also fine. Okay. Yeah. Boop. Yeah, see, like, just doing this in Modern is just not good. Red. Guess we can gut shot this twice. That actually kills something. Huh. We're incentivized to cast this Merchant of the Veil, so let's do that first. Oh, no, Hackle, I'm sorry. Discard this. 2 left. We can gut shot, and hold the ops. Yeah, I'm off that. I kind of want another land. Bolt I'll take as well. Yeah, I'll take a bolt. Gut shot you. Get that crap out of my face. Attack for 10. On turn 3. Your turn. Would you like to strip mine me? What's it? Winning? Drake is so... Wow, Drake is so smart and good looking. Oh, thanks. I have 10 power on board, and you use one of your lands to cast Aether Vial. Oh, so you just have Path to Exile? Okay. Let's Thought Scour myself. Again, trying to hit land drops. If we hit a bird, we can put it into play. Sure. So you have Path. Or Push. Both fine. Oh. No, I didn't have this. I was like, well, I should have used this. I'm such an idiot. No, that's not how this game works. Yes. My deck's a little more red hungry than blue hungry. Put you to 6. Pass the turn. Let's see if you have a 1-drop for Aether Vial. Nothing actually matters, I don't think. But... like, all that matters is whether or not they have, like, a Flicker Wisp. Or any kind of, like, big flyer. Oh, they actually have the processor. Look! I played around it! I'm so good! That is fine, because we can bring this back. Okay. Consider it processed. So Process thing to the yard. Put this into play. Ty is really, really, really great. Ty, how many commands you finna add? You want to make this like the longest command list to have to parse through. Yeah, my cards are great. Opt. Top. This lets me hold up Izzet Charm. Bolt you. Gutshot you. Attack. GG. As you can see, deck is a fair bit easier to slog through its nonsense than other stuff. Also, like, cards like Saheeli are better against them. I definitely want all the removal spells just because, like, they're going to try to play a bunch of idiots. Blood Moon is a little bit better because they're a Thought Scour deck, but it's still not great because they're an Aether Vial deck. Is Saheeli good? I don't think Saheeli's good in our sideboard in general. So, that's a complicated question. I think Gutshot's pretty good. I think Lightning Axe is fine. Not in love with some of this. I want, like, a lot of my spells to be removal spells. Kind of want stuff that pays me off for having removal spells. Trim like a bird. Trim a single ox. Though ox might just be our path to victory here. Like, if we're playing this kill stuff, ox back up, like, just play a blue-red control deck. And then actually this is the card that's, like, a little embarrassing. Oh, they can flicker it with Flicker Wisp? Bleh. Now I almost want to take one out. But then I have to leave Phoenix in. And just, like, we can just play a fair game plan without the graveyard if they have graveyard stuff. It might just be okay. Charter Course. Like, we don't need discard outlets. If we're gonna be getting Rest in Peace and stuff, like, we just don't need discard outlets. Bring back Michael Kidd. Bird is really good at the defense and playing a longer game. No, well, that's the thing, Chad. Like, about this deck, like, I'd never really cut Arclight Phoenix before, but without Faithless Looting, like, your random Arclight Phoenixes are a lot worse. And Ox of Agonas is such a powerful, like, fair engine that you just kind of don't need that anymore. Like, you don't need to be fighting on the bring back bird every turn axis. Highlight the ... Thank you. You just find one ox and, like, the game kind of just ends. Like, so I've noticed that, like, you just don't play those scrappy games where you just grind out your opponents with birds as often anymore because you just, like, ox and then you just, like, draw a bunch of cards and you overwhelm them. His hand's, like, fine, right? It's a little weak. Probably still gonna keep it. Like, ugh. No Vial is a PogChamp. I'm gonna play around that stupid idiot. I mean, we're likely just getting turned through Thought Knotted. That's what this hand looks like, but... Serum Visions, Arclight Phoenix... So we can, this hand currently, if they take Ox, has a turn 3 Phoenix. Bottom the land, top the bird. Sure, we'll top the bird. We can always just, like, upkeep. We can always just upkeep Thought Scour if they take, like, a Morphose or something. Or, like, if they take any of the 2 mana spells, we can always just upkeep this. Alright. Now, we're going to keep ourselves from getting Ghost Quartered. Feel dumb for bottoming that land now, though. Sure, I'll take 2. Huh. want to kill this so I can fetch. This being a 4-2 is kind of huge. I think they're going to take this. They might take the Manamorphose, but I really don't care. If they do that, I care much more about the Ox. I think this Ox is going to matter a lot. Yeah, you get a bunch. You get a bunch of time you sub of the like channel points. How do I even use channel points? I don't think I've caught a stream since they added that. I think you just like click on stuff. I haven't set anything up, so everything that's on there is just the default. Like, you can set up custom stuff and stuff like that, but, like, I don't really have any, like, idea of what the, like, totals would need to be, given that I only stream once a week, generally. So, like, I have no idea what the appropriate totals would be. It's for, like, hardcore streamers that have hardcore viewers and, like, do a bunch of stuff like that. And, like, I am a lowly, simple Magic player and have the, like, custom, like, the basic loadout stuff. Yeah, Ty is just out here highlighting every message that they want to send. My opponent's really in the tank on this decision. For what's worth, I do think this decision is pretty hard, so I don't blame them for taking a second here. 9 more till my free league. Oh, I do want to set up. Yeah, I do kind of want to set up a donation league through the thing though. What'd you take? Yeah, you took the no, you took the Morphos. Interesting. All right. Let's fetch, grab another red source. Let's Thought Scour myself. Shard, of course, discard the bird. It's not great. I'm still going to do it. Could discard the Ox. The Ox is a little better to hardcast than the bird is. Actually, that's not even true. I'm going to discard this Ox. Fair enough. Beat downs. Fifth land, no Reality Smasher. I don't think they play Smasher that much, though. We have a removal spell for little idiots. Vial is fine. Burrington Forge Tinder is fine. Displacer is not fine. Alright. Well, that's not ideal. Bottom. Huh. I want to find a lightning axe like really badly. Burrington Forge Tinder, huh? In case I had a bird, I'm going to want to have Thought Scoured instead of Opt. Currently have access to 1 flicker. Bolt. This. Should get rid of the Displacer or the Sacky red guy. Yeah, that's fine. Get rid of the Fortuners, also fine. Unless they have another Displacer, in which case we're in trouble. So many Pog bits. Uh-oh, Ty's spamming ones again. Alright, Ty. We're gonna have to turn off the alert box. Rip you. This is not actually going to stop you from doing it. I'll just turn off the alert box for a little while you drown my notifications. I'll stop. Fair enough. You should set a minimum bit donation. You're right, Thalian. Just hasn't occurred to me. Ty's like the only one that does it, and I don't actually mind it that much. It's like not that much work to just turn off the alert box. I don't know why they did this. Why did you do this? Okay. So, I mean, we just need removal spells. We're at 1. Need a lot of removal spells, though. Probably gonna take Thing. You kind of has to start with, like, Manamorphose and a Bolt and stuff like that. I mean, we're gonna need an insane turn. Yeah, I think the train, like, I don't know how hype trains actually work. I think it requires, like, X number of, like, subs into something. I don't actually know how the hype trains work. But they're neat. It's a neat idea. I mean, I'm sure you could Google it. I think that's Googleable information. So if we play Island, like, is it possible we flip this thing? It is possible. And flipping this thing would keep us alive. Alright, let's try it. Jenny's gonna try to get a hype train started. I would probably Google and see how you do it before you throw a bunch of money at me. Although I do appreciate the money. Did that help? It does help. Thank you, Jenny. I really appreciate it. Thalian, you're a sub now. If you got a sub list you want me to play this month, put it in the Discord, the sub list channel. Thank you so much for your support. Tie your gas. Alright, I need to figure this turn out. I think it's supposed to be... Because, like, we have access to 2 spells here, so we need to hit, like, Manamorphose into a 1-drop. Which probably requires, like, Serum Visions. This gives me more looks than Morphos, though, which is the harder one to find. So, and, like, the more, like, it's the choke point. I guess removal spells also play. Oh, wait, no, this doesn't work at all. I lied to you. Because they could just flicker my thing. No! There's all the removal spells! Bolt this. They flicker this. We just die. Alright, yeah. There's no way around it. We're dead. Chad, the face of Papa Drake doesn't realize he's Dobbs. It wasn't strictly Dobbs. We could hit, like, Morphos into, like, multiple bolts or something. I don't know. Would have required hitting, like, probably a series of Exacxes. But you could have come up with a series of Exacxes. And that's what matters, Chad. As long as you have a chance, you never give up. Believe it. Jesus, 12 gifted subs. Oh my gosh. Ty, thank you for your support. It means the world to me. You know what? I'll just play whatever you want. You have probably so many banked sub lists that whenever you want me to play a deck, you just let me know. No, that was game 2. We did lose a game to taxes. Maybe it was just a little, like threats there were just a little chunky. Like, I did keep a hand without any removal spells, drew 1, but they had Forge Tinder. That was a pretty good turn. Being able to go Forge Tinder into their Displacer was, like, the real big thing. What are we, not billionaires? Fair enough. Papa Drake. Do I make Drake play Legacy Doomsday? Oh, God. I mean, it's probably a lot easier than the old Doomsday was. Because the old Doomsday was, like, a pain. Oh, God. You still have to give me a list, and I'm not playing it today, but... Legacy Doomsday is just Inverter? Yeah, it probably is now. Like, it's probably a lot easier. Also, look, Ty loves me more than you do, Chad. Look how long they've been a sub. And they just gave you a sub. They're just, like, they love you, like... They love me twice as much as you love me. It's just factual. Take a shot every minute. Drake takes Resolving Doomsday. Like I said, it's got to be easier now. I think it's just like cantrips, like free cantrips into what's it called? Into the stupid Oracle. Like you don't have to come up with any Galaxy Brain like top piles or anything like that anymore. It just doesn't happen anymore. I have no sub. Big Monkey, you can solve that problem. Winning. Oh. God, we might even get 3 streams in this week. There's a chance I stream like one of the PTQs this weekend. Just stream all kinds of tournaments. Bring the doob. Yeah, I mean apparently the deck's like really good too. So we're gonna have to strap up and figure out some legacy combo. Stream our D&D sesh, Kappa. Oh no, that would be miserable viewing. Boomsday. No, you gotta get the like red B, the emote Boomsday. That's the only deck name I'll accept. I think you how to do that. I think if you click if you're on a computer, you can click the Windows period, like the Windows key that pulls this up, and then period. That should pull up the list of emotes. Each minute Drake takes Resolving Doomsday, Drake takes a shot. That might be a good stream. How has the Ox been? The Ox has been incredible. Like no lie, no bias. It's been bananas. B A and it like this hand. This hand is bananas. Keep bananas. Bananas. We got removal spells. We got one to discard the Ox. We can just like empty our hand with these lightning axes and then just get it all back with the old Oxy poo. 50 bits for the Boomsday party. Thank you, Chad. Oh no, Ty. Oh no. Yeah, this hand's bananas. Let's go. Let's go, opponent. Let's go. Where are you at? Let me see if we can turn 3 Nox. We're going to need to draw a lot of cards. I just got here, so I'll ask. Is Phoenix playable again? I don't know. It looks playable. It looks playable. I don't want to give any false alarms, but it looks playable to me. Like, our sideboard's a little off. The numbers on our discard outlets in the main deck are a little off. But Ox of Agonas is busted in half. And if everyone's trying to play these, like, goofy Stoneblade decks and Jund, like, you're going to beat the crap out of them. And, like, you get to play Blood Moons for the Amulet matchup. Like, I didn't think the Amulet matchup was that bad to begin with, like, before. Because if you played 4 Moon effects. And Blood Moon's, like, actually pretty justifiable. So, like, you have good cards against Amulet. You have good cards against the fair decks. Like, you're still going to have a horrendous burn matchup. But, like, what's one to do? Like, we're just trying to get our deck playable again out here. It's happening. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be the best deck in the format like it was, but this certainly feels playable. Either way, that is fine. It'll be 6 in a Abrade. Thought Scour myself. Dismember, bolts. Well, we got the removal spells. We got those. We didn't have them last game. We have them this game. We got them. We got them. They're here. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Some goofy creature thing. Okay. Take a pick. Pick a card. Any card. What's up, Blitz? Jeremy, when you sacrifice your burn matchup, if it means your deck's playable again. I mean, I'll sacrifice my burn matchup if it means my deck's playable again. Especially because our Phoenix matchup isn't that bad, right? No, I'm sorry, not Phoenix. Oh my god. The Prowess matchup is not that bad. You can just, like, bolt their idiots. I know. Blitz is here. Blitz is such a pog. Love Blitz. Love me some Blitz. Blitz, what kind of Magic decks do you like to play? What's your favorite deck in Magic? I miss Phoenix being a deck. I think Phoenix is close. I think if you look, if you got nothing to do right now, like, join in. Help me bring this deck back. I don't think this deck's bad at all. Prowess is a good matchup. Well, what are you talking about? I mean, Prowess is probably a better matchup. Oh my god, Yanni! Now a sub. Phoenix Modern was the best Modern format. Big agree, Yanni. Thank you, Ty. 13 subs. Show Ty some love. All you can do subs. I want to see some loves in the chat for Ty. Show me some loves. And to Teddy. All my friends get subs. And you get a sub. And you get a sub. Ty, you're so gas. It's like it's my birthday. 2014 Modern was peak Modern. Do not at me. Dude, Twin's miserable. You can at me all you want. Twin's miserable. Get it out of my face. How bad does it feel playing blue-red to play looting without flashback? What card are you talking about? I think Careful Study is not that great of a card, but Izzet Charm has a lot more flexibility to it. It seems like the worst card to pick. But maybe I'm an idiot. Bolt this. There's no 1-mana processors. Serum Visions. That's a good draw. Land. Manamorphose. How many removal spells do we want, chat? I don't know the answer to that question. Big Monkey gets a sub too. Ty! What the fuck? You're so gas. You got yourselves up to 15. 15 gifted subs. Oh my gosh. What's up, Jesky Ascendancy? OMG, it's really you. It is you indeed. Show Ty some love. Thank you. Thank you, Ty. Huge. Absolutely huge. I want lands. Kind of want that bolt, though. Bottom. We have to bottom, I think. Ty is really, really great. That's just facts. That's just a fact. Watch yourself, Yanni. No puns here. Oh, no. Do they have the goofball? They might have the Leonin Arbiter. I don't know why they're not going for it now, though. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna try to make this Ox of Agonas happen soon. This is 7 cards. Well, I want to hit my land drops. Red, blue. Manamorphose. Blue, red. Holy cow. Serum Visions. Holy cow, dude. This has been such a weird game. Whatever, dude. We finally found a land, I guess. Two Ghost Quarters. That's probably not good for me. Drake, stream more, you ape. Look, man. I have other things to do with my life. But I'll stream as much as I can. Do you play lands in this deck? Somewhere. Somewhere. No, I only play removal spells. This is Patrick. Well, they know about most of these removal spells, so they're trying not to just, like, play into the one at a time on a red source. I think they're going to try to overwhelm my mana, like, my red source. Which is, like, fine. Who needs lands? You have the Ox. Facts. Yeah, this is kind of awkward. But, I mean, if I want to get into a holding pattern, I'm in. Yo, Ty, 16 gifted subs. What is going on? Ty doesn't care about no stinking quarantine. They're out here giving subs to everybody. So nice. Thank you, Ty. Thank you. It means a lot for real. Thank you for your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Eventually, we're just gonna have to bring Ty in on this stream. Your pick skills are mad good. That's just facts. That's just a fact. Alright, we'll fetch. We'll grab more lands that make sense. Let's Thought Scour. If we find a bird, it informs our turn. Abrade. Huge. That's so huge. Alright, so we pass. This is going to mess their entire plan up here. Ty never took my pick at the last Q, so I'm still sad. Well, Ty has a lot of people who reach out to them about getting their picture taken, so it's hard. It's hard for them to figure it out, get everybody, and still like not just run around chicken with their head cut off. What is this holding pattern we're in? I actually don't understand what's going on in this game. Yeah, I'm cool with you taking it to 4. Leaving it at 3 for Flicker Wisp. This is such a strange holding pattern. Red. This might just get Flicker Wisp, but like if that's what they spend their time doing, I think I'm okay with that. Huh. Yeah. Some big doofus. Blow that up. My turn. An Ox. Alright, well, I'm going to kill the doofus. Discarding an Ox. Kill doofus, discarding Ox. Up, try to hit land drop. Bottom this. I'm not looking to deck myself. I just want to hit land drops. Alright, very cool. What is happening? Well, if they play a creature, we're pretty well set up to just kind of pop off. That Abrade was huge. Ty, giving it to Haunter Hunter. Thank you. Thank you. Haunter Hunter, what's up? Welcome, welcome. Alright. That's fine. Trigger on the stack. Lightning Axe, additional cost, discard a card. On this, discarding the flapper. I draw a card. You have, take your pick! Sadly, I think it's actually a gut shot. How depressing is that? I think you're supposed to take gut shot here. What a concept. This has been such a strange game. We're almost halfway through our deck and we've seen 3 lands. Like, just literally no lands at all. Just like all spells. Okay, and we know we're using red this turn, so I'm gonna make that mana a Tarn, a deer, gut shot you, paying life, Ox, getting rid of random cards. If they have surgical, I guess I wanna do stuff that I don't want surgicaled. That's way too much thinking. I'm just gonna do the removal spells, I guess. No Phoenix, cool. Alright, discard some Oxen. Make some stuff. Fetch. Grab a mountain. Oh, these are removal spells. I could try to bring the bird back. With a draw 2, discard 2? Yeah, I'm okay with that. Oh, yeah. Easy clap. Alright. Let's put the thing in the ice in the trash. Because it's going to be pretty hard to use that one. Hit you for a gajillion. I feel like my opponent hasn't done anything this game, which is kind of true. They've cast 4 spells, and I've cast like 100 spells. And like I feel like I haven't done a lot either until this specific turn. But like it's just so weird that my opponent, it just doesn't feel like they've done anything. If you have your Leonin Arbiter finally, you got me. That is fine. Hound of Clownery. Hound of Clownery is fine. That is going to get abraded. Land. Deal 3 to this. F off. They're just dead. They're just dead. 6, 11. Yeah, this is 11. So unless you got a Dismember, which you do not. Easy clap. Look at that. We 4-1, chat. We're so good. We're so good. Drake, have me on stream sometime. Just not tonight because I'm tired. Yeah, tonight's probably not a good night. I mean, whatever day we play the Jund deck or whatever, we can bring you on. Have a little tie action. That could be fun. All right. Opponents sitting on tons of Wisps because they're X ones and they knew we had double gut shot. That's possible, Jeremy. I mean, they had to have some pile of somethings, right? Like, but it's weird to me that if they had Flicker Wisp, the turn they vialed in Displacer when they know I have Axes in hand, they should just vial in a Flicker Wisp, flicker their Aether Vial. That way they're getting equity out of it. They're countering my Abrade, and it's still going to die to the gut shot, but they're okay with that. Don't play anything else, just Phoenix. All Phoenix all the time. I mean, hey, if it's a playable deck in the format again, I'm in. I mean, this deck was sweet. Like, say what you will about it, this deck was nice. Like, we 4-1'd, Ty gave me a bunch of subs, 18 subs, just gave one to Eternal Dreamer. Welcome, Eternal Dreamer. Show Ty some love in the chat. Ty, you're awesome. Thank you for all the subs. All the gifted subs. So many gifted subs. Anyways, as I was saying, this deck's nice. This card's not okay. Did you see the things? It literally was, like, instrumental in every single match we played it. It was easy to find. It recouped card advantage well. It literally did what Faithless Looting did out of the graveyard most of the time, but did it better. Like, Faithless Looting most of the time was just like, derp, like, draw 2, discard 2. Now, the front half is worse. Like, undeniably. The 5-mana 4-2 Reveler effect, not good. Not modern playable, even. But the back half is actively much better than Faithless Looting. And the back half is what made Faithless Looting truly over the edge. So, like, I'm not here to get your hopes up. I'm really not. All I'm going to say is this deck was nice. And this deck felt close. Now, we played a bunch of, like, a few non-decks, like, some black-white nonsense. But, like, we did play against, like, Shadow. That's a deck. Jund is a deck. And we played the Snowblade deck. We played a bunch of fair decks. Ox obviously overperformed against the fair decks. So, hedging my bias, it is obviously going to be good against the fair decks. And was. I mean, it's notable that it was. It looks good and was good. But, like, I think it is important to note that I mean, the Ox did just carry some games against some of, like, the decks that were just trying to play creatures and stuff like that, too. Like, when you take your removal spell plan, this kind of did a lot of what Ascension did, where, like, Ascension paid you off for casting your removal spells and then just, like, playing multiple copies of the same removal spells, like more Flame Slashes and stuff, that, like, eventually you draw one cantrip and you rebuild the card advantage off that, even though your deck's mostly removal spells. You just get card advantage through your removal spells through Pyromancer Ascension. This card kind of does that, where you just fill your graveyard up with removal spells. And this deck kind of does it cleaner, because you have more flexibility in how you build your deck and how you build your removal spells. So, I don't know. This card kind of blew me away. I'm not going to lie. Like, it looks okay in Dredge, but it almost looks better in this deck than it is in Dredge. And that's wild. I mean, it makes sense. This deck plays more, I guess, than Dredge does, but this card wowed me. I was very, very impressed. There's a chance we're supposed to be on 4. I don't know. Card looked fine. This card continues to be very mediocre. We killed one opponent with this, and we played all fair decks. Like, why is this card so mediocre, chat? Why? I kind of want Crackling Drakes again. I don't know, every time I play this deck, I'm just like, I want more Crackling Drakes. But, like, this card just makes me so sad. Like, it's so hard to kill people on the turn after you play it, whereas, like, Crackling Drake the turn after you play it is often going to kill people. I don't know. No, I was not impressed. Merchant of the Veil actually looked okay. There was some important turns where we had some stuff clogged up in our hand. Being an instant mattered a lot. We could just hold up stuff, especially like Izzet Charm and just instep it. The 2 Izzet Charms look good. Like they were kind of awkward at times, but there were multiple times they were very important. I actually liked this split. I would try this split again. I don't know about these I don't know what I want these merchants to be. I think we need to clean this up somehow, but I don't know exactly how. Maybe I would probably go next to trying 3rd Charm, 3rd Merchant, and then if I felt like I was just running out of cards, because like Ox is gonna rebuild everything. Like you just empty your hand for Ox by casting these clowns, and then like rebuild. And they just like you can get your equity later. But Charter Course might also just be like better than both of these. So like I think we need to play around with these slots a little bit more. I don't know what's correct. This card was kind of the worst of them. Like, this had a lot more flexibility. The counterspell came up multiple times. So I kind of think we want more of Izzet Charm and less of Charter Course, but I don't know for absolute certain. The Lightning Axes were fine. 2 Lightning Axes probably necessary just because our discard outlets are so bad right now. Yeah, maybe just try these Charter Courses as 4 Izzet Charms again and just see how good Izzet Charm actually is. Land base was fine. The second mountain was actually huge. That actually came up a lot for Ox and for Choke. Mattered that we had a second mountain. So I really liked the second mountain. That was something I was a little dubious on. Very, very impressed. The sideboard sucks. Fix this sideboard. The sideboard was heinous. Get this out. Get at least one of these out. Make one of these a Blood Moon. We can keep this, I guess. Make one of these another Mystical Dispute. I don't think we want 4 Arias because our deck's already pretty good against graveyard stuff in general anyway. And I kind of want more disputes for like Urzas and counterspells. So I want a 3rd dispute. I want a 3rd Blood Moon. So I think that's how I would do it. I think we can keep the Aether Gust for now, but I don't expect this card to be very good. Oh, I wanted to cut this. What happened? Maybe we keep the Aria for now. Keep the 4th Aria. Cut like this, and this. This probably could just be another Gust. Or another removal spell. I kind of want another cheap removal spell. I don't know. We can play around with the numbers, but at least 2 of these cards are bad. I think all this needs to be cut for other stuff. And maybe this too. Like a 3rd Aria. That's what I would do. I think we got a lot of room to play with in the sideboard. I think the deck's actually pretty close. I don't know. I'm impressed. You know, the thoughts? Cathartic Green? I'm good. Cathartic Green I don't think is that at all. Look at these bananas. 69 bits. That's nice. That's nice. Finale. I think our graveyard has too much pressure with Ox. Like, I think I would play the 4th Ox before I played the first Finale, which is not something I would have expected coming in, but I think that's what I would do. You know, 1 mana discard spell? I don't know about that. Oh, so Hype Train can't be just one person. Rip it. Yeah, see, that makes sense. Add green, play Veil. I think our fair matchups are too good. I don't think we need Veil. I think we need to shore up, like, our burn matchup and some of our, like, big mana-y stuff. Flame Slash would be a good option, I think, Jeremy. And, I mean, I'm pretty partial to Flame Slash already. But, I mean, I have no way of knowing that. Somebody just suggested green. Link 390, think of the follower. I really appreciate it. I don't know. Like I said, those of you that followed me for Phoenix content many moons ago, you're excited to see me playing Phoenix again. I don't think this deck's just a meme. I really don't. I thought it was going to. Like, no cap. Coming into this league, I was like, this deck's probably going to suck. But, like, I was impressed. Ty, thank you for the gifted sub. 19. That's so many subs. Thank you. All right, that'll wrap it up for this league. We're gonna play humans next. So if you're watching here on YouTube, you should be able to find that in the YouTube channel. If you're watching here on Twitch, that will come up momentarily. If you're watching here on Twitch, you enjoy my content, please hit that follow button. It's the easiest way to support me on Twitch. We'll let you know when I go live. If you're watching on YouTube and you enjoy the content, please like, subscribe, hit the bell next to the subscribe button. I think that lets you like get a push notification when I post more videos, but otherwise I will let you know that I post more videos in the tab next to it. I did figure all that out. But I appreciate all your support, and I'll see you next time.